Massive round of applause for Masami Hirosaka and all the work he's done so far this week. He's obviously going to be here for the rest of the week, but he's been made this event, I think, what it is.
That's true, and here we go with the starting command for A Main number 2. And they're off into the first corner.
Oh.
Clean this time. Ripken looking racy, trying to drive up the inside. Crag goes wide after the tabletop again. Ripken to the second spot. Crag rolling it over, throwing it away, jumping up the step-down section. So 2 mains in a row. Crag making a mistake all on his own, and now it's frankly up to Ripken at this point. No one else is even close enough after just 1 lap. Ripken, the only driver potentially standing between Tebow and World Championship number 2 in two-wheel drive. Single. Oh, and Ripken not able to make it up. Oh, after the 5-spice, taking over the lead the first time anyone's challenged Tebow here in the 2 main events. Ripken out front trying to make it happen, coming up a little too far on the tabletop. Tebow all over his rear shock tower. Tebow with a mistake, flips over Mount Fuji. He's going to drop to the 3rd spot. Cavalieri again with a great start. Moving to the 2nd position. Ripken down the straightaway. Cavalieri playing jam car. Tebow behind him. And this is exactly what we needed in order to watch an A Main number 3. If Tebow can't get it done here. Spencer already with a 1-second lead on Ryan Cavalieri. Just trying to hold on for the win. Cavalieri doing everything he can to keep Tebow behind.
And at the moment, if Spencer can keep it where it is and Cavalieri keeps it where it is, going into A Main number 3, Spencer will have one hand on the title.
Yeah,
he's going to have the 2nd best score, so that's going to put him top of the table going into leg number 3. You can see he is actually yarding him out now. Cavalieri doing a great job holding Tebow behind him. As we said, it's going to be down to a mistake, but they can let him through. We've got 5 laps on the board. We're out on lap 6. 3 minutes and 20 left to go in this A Main number 2. Maybe the gap closing up slightly this time. Oh, Tebow again out of shape. Bjorn Newman going to be right on his gearbox with that Serpent car as they come down through the line again.
Spencer Ripken looked like he had a small mistake that allowed Cavalieri to close the gap, but he's since stretched it out again, heading up and over Mount Fuji to the double single. Tebow starting to pull away from Bjorn Neumann and has a chance to focus on the car ahead. He's got to catch Cavalieri to even have a shot at wrapping this one up. Tebow with a mistake at the end of the back straightaway. Neumann goes by for the 3rd spot. So things going from bad to worse for Jared Tebow, and we're almost certainly going to an A Main number 3. Not even halfway done here with A Main number 2. Ripken with an 0.8 of a second lead at the finish line. Down at around the end of the back straightaway, the lead grows to 0.9 of a second. Ripken's been lights out all weekend in terms of not letting anything rattle him. But we did see Ripken and teammate Ryan Cavalieri getting together in A Main number 1. It'll be interesting to see how this shakes out here in round 2.
It's going to be very interesting to see how friendly Cavalieri is when he gets onto the gearbox of Spencer, if he can get to the gearbox of Spencer. Last time through a 17.6 from our leader and a 17.7 from Cavalieri. Little bobble. Marshall right there, Tom Cockrell as they come over Mount Fuji. So the question is, can Cavalieri close this gap right up? It's just under a second, and it comes down now with a 17.3 from Cavalieri. Tebow back up into 3rd. He's got Neil Cragg worked his way back up to 4th as we go into 1 minute and 50 left to go. Spencer doing everything he's got to do as long as he keeps it all 4 wheels on the turf. He's going to take A Main number 2.
Can't imagine that if Cavalieri would get there, he would force an issue that could potentially take both of them out and give the lead to Tebow. So first he's got to even catch him. Spencer's been incredibly fast, maintaining the gap at about 0.76 of a second. Cavalieri's running out of time now with 1 minute 25 seconds left.
Spencer consistently lapping just enough faster than Ryan Cavalieri to not let him close the gap. It's doubling into that 5-spice every time. I think that's where he's just that ever so slightly quicker as they come down through the line. We've got just over 1 minute left to go. Could this be the dream? World Championships for young Spencer from America with the associated car. He's coming doubling through these 5-spice. Through the F section, we've got 55 seconds left to go. Round the end of the straight, Cavalieri in 2nd. Running very wide, going up over the tabletop. The gap is extended now. It's very big. Neil Cragg in the 3 spot. Got past Tebow. You can see Cragg closing the gap on Cavalieri with 38 seconds left to go. So can Cragg catch up to Cavalieri? The gap is 3 seconds between them as our leader goes up over Mount Fuji. He's got 26 seconds left to go through the 5-spice, down through the S. It's going to be this lap and one more. 20 seconds left to go. It's going to be 2 more laps as he comes up over the center tabletop into the right-hand side. Spencer keeping it out front, doing everything he's got to do. That car looks planted. The gap, you can hardly see the chasing field in shot as he goes down the straight. 3 seconds left to go. He's going to take the win because Cavalleri's not going to make it through. Ryan Cavalleri's going to finish in second. Craig going to finish third. He's on his victory lap. Spencer Rivkin, all he's got to do is bring it home. He doesn't even have to do that. He's on a lap of his own. Spencer going to take A Main number 2 and take it to a third and final. A Main, you can see the young American up there getting congratulated by everybody on the rostrum. So wow, Spencer taking the win in A Main number 2.